Today, we have some intense political drama to dissect, and it involves none other than President Museveni from Uganda and Kenyan MP Babu Owino. As many of you know, President Museveni was recently in Kenya for the launch of Raila Odinga's candidature for the African Union chairmanship. It was supposed to be a celebratory moment, but as we all see today, things took a little turn. Here, we see Museveni taking the stage, and instead of singing praises for Raila, he came out swinging at Babu Owino. He accused him of meddling in Ugandan politics and warned him to leave matters concerning Uganda to the people of Uganda.
There are some individuals in Raila's group who I don't think know what they are doing. You know, I am a consumer of intelligence services. So I always see intelligence service reports. There's a character called Babu. I always see Babu. Dealing with anti-Ugandan group, anti-NRM group, seeing Ugandans. So I had never chosen him, but now I am choosing Babu. But those are individuals, they are not the Raila group, because I know Raila from the nationalists and Pan-Africanists.
That's quite a strong accusation coming from a sitting president. But what really fueled his anger was Babu Owino's support for Bobi Wine, the Ugandan opposition leader.
I would like to first of all condemn the unlawful arrest of one Bobi Wine, MP in Uganda. And the government of Uganda is infringing on the fundamental right and freedom of liberty and expression of one Bobi Wine. The arrest of one Bobi Wine is cantankerous, it is obnoxious, it is belligerent, and it is causing anguish, consternation, discomposure, and discomfiture of spirits among the Ugandans and among members of Africa.
For those who don't know, Babu Owino has been a vocal supporter of Bobi Wine, organizing media tours in Kenya for him, which Museveni disapproves of deeply.
In this country, Bobby, and Babu will tell you, the internet is an active playground for a lot of young people. Active, where they voice all kinds of opinions, good, bad, negative, the works. Is it the same in Uganda?
Internet was the last platform for Ugandans, especially the young Ugandans, to express themselves. But again, President Museveni, through his party, moved to curtail the internet. Unlike many parts of the world, social media was blocked in Uganda in a way of taxation. Now every Ugandan has to pay 200 shillings every day to access social media, on top of buying the MBs and the bundle and the data.
What about yourself, Bobby? Can you travel freely around Kampala? Are you free to move around?
Well, I'm not free to move around. The day I returned from America, I was arrested on the tarmac of the airport by the military and the police, and I was driven to my house. And every time I attempt to leave my house, I am followed by the military and the police. So that shows you the paranoia of it.
So what, they follow you? Let's say you're driving your car. They're ahead of you, behind you? Where are they?
Yeah, ahead and behind. And every time I come out to say hi to people, before you know, the military and police have shown up and they are beating people already. Yeah.
Babu, I mean, this is
I think Bobby is not living in a country. Maybe then there's some fairness in Kenya, if I may say, because at least the way we are being handled here, especially the only time that happens here in Kenya is during the electioneering period. But what is happening in Uganda is so inhuman. And President Museveni, we respect you personally as a young man. Babu Owino, I also respect you due to the fact that you became the president of Uganda, you are fighting oppression, you are the oppressed, and now you're becoming the oppressor. I would like to advise you as a young man that the future for the young men is still luminous. We need not to attack you. You just need to see things. We need not to remind you. The same way you had good intentions for Ugandans is the same way you should have good intentions now for the Ugandans that are existing. These people need change. Just give them that opportunity, because either way a time will come and you cannot stop an idea whose time has reached.
Yeah.
So by the end of the day, we as young people, we respect you as a president. Here in Kenya, I respect my president due to the fact that he's my president and he's also qualified to be my father, because I believe that I'm an age mate of probably their children. But by the end of the day, let them do the right thing for their people. A leader who is eating her own babies is not worth called a leader.
You can see Babu actively engaging and promoting Bobi Wine's political agenda, which, as you can imagine, didn't sit well with Museveni.
Bobi Wine is confused because he's not ideological, and he's being manipulated by so many groups, so many, especially the foreigners.
It is fascinating to see a president so threatened by the action of a member of parliament from another country.
We must never allow, we cannot allow any oppression to Kenyan citizen, to any citizen in Uganda, to any citizen in East Africa, and to any citizen in Africa as a whole. We don't come to ask for guns because we don't want to kill anybody. We come to ask for your brotherhood and your solidarity. We come to ask you to continue standing with us because we are brothers and sisters. When there is injustice and dictatorship in Uganda, it is everywhere. When something bad that happens in Kenya, it's of great concern to Uganda. And if something bad happens in Uganda, it's of great concern to Kenya.
Is Museveni insecure about the support Bobi Wine garners internationally? Is he feeling the heat? Because one thing for sure, Babu Owino's actions are sending ripples across East Africa.
During Honorable Changulani's stay, we will collectively engage with various stakeholders to advance the youth agenda within African democracies. The purpose of this visit is therefore to initiate the development of linkages between like-minded youth leaders across the continent with a view to improving youth participation in respective democracies.
So, what do you all think? Is President Museveni overreacting, or is he simply protecting Ugandan sovereignty?
Uganda is not a failed state. It is not a dictatorial state. It's not an Egypt. It's not a Sudan. It's not a Libya. It is Uganda. Uganda, where the people are in charge.
Felix Wandera, Nairobi Extra TV.